Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome to a special preview of Final Fantasy X for the Nintendo Switch, part of the Final Fantasy Remastered Collection 10 and 10-2 by Square-Enix, who also provided early access for this game for us in honor of Switch's release on April 16th. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and if you've played Final Fantasy X, tell us your favorite part about the game in the comments section below. This game and me go way back to 2001 when I was a freshman in college, and I did play through this game. This was one of the rare PlayStation 2 RPGs that I played through. So the fact that it's on the Switch is pretty cool. So we're going to dive into the opening of the game. We will not be doing a full series on this. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream this on Facebook or Twitch, just because our time is kind of crazy in April and May, but we are going to show you guys the opening right now. I always found it weird that they open up here, because it's supposed to be telling you how these characters got to where they're supposed to be, but you see them, this is near the end of the game, where they're all gathered around the campfire, and they are preparing for the final battle.
Oh, so they put the ending at the beginning of the beginning screen of the game, basically?
Yep, and then they do kind of a flashback about how they got to where they are, because what's interesting about the worlds of Final Fantasy, it's the Final Fantasy of this world.
Well, I'm very excited to see this because I've never played Final Fantasy X, so...
Well, it came out on the PS2, so... And it's had remasters for the PlayStation 3 and the PS4,
wow.
I believe. And now, on the Switch!
So this Final Fantasy X, you played it basically long before you met me, actually.
I played it almost 2 years before I moved back to Illinois, because I was in college in New York. And my friend and I were like binge playing this game, because I didn't bring my GameCube to school because I thought it would get stolen because it was a brand new system. So I had my PS2 with me.
Oh, okay.
Because I got this game a little bit later, I believe. I don't really remember when it came out in 01. I know I was in college. And I was blown away by the visuals of it. Okay, we get it. The soul's flying around.
Story. This may be our last chance.
Your Final Fantasy, huh?
Oh yeah, I get it.
Final Fantasy.
X. Am I supposed to whisper?
I actually still have this piano collection. Like the CD that I bought for this.
It's very pretty.
I had to go to a specialty game store because the internet didn't really have places like Amazon yet. Can you believe that? There wasn't specialty stores online to buy whatever you wanted.
Yeah. I believe it, Luke. I was there. I lived it.
You kids are so spoiled today. Oh my gosh. But now I get to buy whatever I want. So, I mean, if I want to find like a Final Fantasy soundtrack, boom, Amazon.
I think that's why people from our generation are so like eager to buy stuff at specialty stores, because they didn't exist when we were younger.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing is it opens up in kind of like this very future city.
Oh, I love that old Final Fantasy music.
This is actually a remastered soundtrack, so this is not the original soundtrack.
Yeah, but that old theme is from the
Original Final Fantasy, yep.
Yeah, I've heard that theme on the NES.
So our main character is a famous, like, sports superstar.
Oh, pretty cool.
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
I won't let you down.
Thanks!
Wow, so you're a big sports star. That's pretty cool.
I think I actually have to talk to everybody before I go. I don't remember. Yeah, I have to talk to everyone.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
And there's my name!
Oh.
Tidus.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's not like Titus, like how you usually see the name.
Good luck tonight!
Tidus.
That's what I always
Nothing to
called
worry
him.
about.
Tidus.
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Whatever. You probably would do that anyway.
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Okay, why would they not all be screaming his name and then we could hear how it's pronounced?
Good luck. Okay, so
Are you gonna show us that shot tonight?
I don't know. Maybe.
I love this old
You should do
Final
it
Fantasy
for
thing.
us.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Great as ever. Thanks.
Yeah, we're cheering for you.
so these are all your fans.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Now, Final Fantasy X has a very dark ending,
Okay.
but Final Fantasy X-2 is, well,
It's starting out pretty bright and happy.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
What?
that's part of their culture. It's a bow.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if I've gotten any better at playing the sports game. I never really have. Ever.
Oh my gosh, you have to play a sports game in this?
Yep.
Oh,
And not everything about this futuristic city is how it seems.
feels like you're on a giant racetrack, like Captain Falcon or something. Not everything is as it seems.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night.
Make way, make way.
I kind of
Coming
skipped that.
through, sorry.
There's kind of more to the story than that.
I'm gonna be late.
Yeah, it's alright.
Hey, let go of me.
Let go, freaks!
Oh my gosh, they're all over you.
Oh yeah, he's like, let's see if I remember sports stars that people would relate to. He's like the Michael Jordan of Final Fantasy.
There
right
you
now.
go.
There. I mean, because Michael Jordan was like awesome when I was a kid.
He's still super famous, even after all these years. There's hardly anyone who's really...
Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Bo Jackson, Daryl Strawberry, Nolan Ryan.
Daryl Strawberry?
Yeah. Ken Griffey Jr.
Doesn't he have bodyguards to help, like, fend off all of his fans? I mean, he could
Nope.
get mobbed.
So water is a big focus of this game.
Okay. I have a random Final Fantasy question, but, do any of the Final Fantasy characters from other worlds interact with other Final Fantasy games, or no?
Yes, they're called Dissidia.
Oh.
Usually they're like a fighting game.
Oh.
Recognize him?
I think so.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Okay. That's gross.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Thank you. I knew he looked familiar.
I used to rock out to this song in my car. So this was a equal
Equal
sport.
opportunity
Yep.
sport. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can picture you rocking out to this song in your car.
I got a ticket from this song once.
Wow. Whoa, what?
I didn't even have a fancy car though, so...
Yeah, now it's like... I feel like they definitely target people with more fancy cars, so that's... Yeah, you just got it from just rocking out to this song.
Here we go, the famous shot!
Good job, Luke.
Uh-oh.
What is going on?
Oh,
What?
their entire city's under attack. The blink of an eye.
How are you supposed to hang on when everything is falling apart? Never mind.
You had to ask. This was supposed to be a happy occasion.
I know no one's crowding around you asking for your autograph anymore.
We have to run.
Orin!
Well, there's that guy.
What are you doing here? I was waiting for you. What are you talking about?
We have to go. Follow him.
Well, this is intense.
Oh yeah. This game is rated T for teen, in case you guys didn't know. Tasteful teen.
Yeah. Oh, you have some cool sneakers.
Well, this game had a great storyline. That kid will be important later.
Really interesting clothes.
Because notice how everyone is frozen in time, almost like they don't exist.
What?
What?
Don't cry.
Nani?
What? Why did everything freeze?
Why indeed, Amber.
What the?
Run for your life!
Hey! Wait!
I mean, your character's wearing all three primary
Not
colors
this
together.
way.
Why is that guy just watching it?
Well, I mean, you can either run.
We call it sin.
Sin?
Get ready.
I'm surprised how good the character models are for 2001. It's like amazing.
They could have been remastered a little better.
Oh, it's like fish scales.
Well, yeah, water's the theme of this, so you have a lot of aquatic enemies and all kinds of stuff. Final Fantasy X is one of my favorite soundtracks, so...
Wait, how can you possibly fight? You are just a sports star.
Well, he needs a weapon, doesn't he? There you go.
What? That guy's giving you a sword?
Why not?
What's he gonna use?
He has a sword, too.
A gift from Jet.
My old man?
Jet was his father.
Okay.
See? There, he has a sword.
I hope you know how to use it.
Me too!
How will we possibly know?
Oh, we'll have to do our best, won't we? Here we go.
Wait, we're not ready for this!
These
We're
ones
just-
don't matter. We cut through.
Right.
Oh, well, yeah, he does have his own sword now.
Yep. So the loading times are much faster in this now, though. I mean, if there's one Final Fantasy game you want to get to experience an amazing Final Fantasy game on the Switch, not just because this is sponsored, but personal opinion, I would go Final Fantasy X
Going after all of them.
over
Cut
Final
the ones
Fantasy
that
VII.
matter and run.
Because this game has aged better. It's exciting right at the beginning. You know, Final Fantasy VII is more for the people that are into nostalgia and remember the retro days. This is something that you could kind of pass off as like a mobile game today.
Wow.
So...
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's already getting me into it.
And you get 2 games for, I believe it's $49.99, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2, and then all the additional DLC for Final Fantasy X-2.
It's still pretty awesome visuals, even for today.
Like I said, if we had time, I would do this entire series because this is an amazing story.
Whoa, some kind of weird fish thing.
And I know that on YouTube now it's kind of impossible to even get anywhere close to 500 likes, so there's really no way that you guys could, you know, show us that you wanted to see this series, and it's nobody's fault. YouTube is just not the same company anymore. Get out of his town.
Wait to die.
Well, I mean, they're... Overdrives, here we go. When a character's overdrive gauge is beneath the HP MP display is at full, the character may use a special unique attack. Once, press, it looks like over in the command window to use overdrive. Okay, so overdrive will be... Nope, that's not it. Bushido? I guess that's the overdrive.
Bushido? That's weird.
Demon Fang.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't do it right.
Oh, you have to do it in that whole order?
I still kind of did it.
Looks like you did most of it, at least.
Yep.
I still want to figure out how to pronounce that guy's name, because it's like... I never know quite how to pronounce his name. Because I remember we were talking about him before and I didn't know how to pronounce his name. Oh my gosh! How are you supposed to do that?
By not failing.
Oh. I feel like those little jellyfish blobs are gonna come down and like zap you or something.
Uh-oh. This thing kind of reminds me of Lavos from Chrono Trigger a little bit. That's a game that should be put on the Switch, just because.
Well, I remember you did your most, you know, in-depth review of any game ever on Chrono Trigger. But I actually didn't really play it with you.
Oh, I know.
Just watched you play it a little bit.
It was an hour video, something like that.
It's like 45 minutes, I thought.
It was pretty long.
And then you guys did the cover of it.
Yep.
Of the music. Yeah, it's like the first thing you notice, like, in this game is like the sky and how beautiful it is. They make it look awesome, and then after that it's like the architecture of the city is amazing. It's like just the design of this game, just from the very beginning of this town, is amazing.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Auron! Yeah, I remember him from Final Fantasy 2 now.
You mean Kingdom Hearts?
I don't yeah. Kingdom Hearts 2, oh my gosh. He didn't have sunglasses, though.
He's always had sunglasses.
Oh, I didn't feel like he had sunglasses in Kingdom Hearts 2.
No!
It's weird that he's wearing like an old-fashioned type outfit, but no sunglasses.
Oh, he's wearing a samurai outfit, more or less.
Also, what is going on with his arm? Like, can his arm work or not? His other arm, I don't understand.
Yeah, his arm can work.
Oh yeah, see, he's moving it. Just, he has it out of his sleeve for some reason. Thought there was some reason behind that. Oh, good job!
That's the first of many.
What? There's more of them?
Oh yeah.
Looks like a moon out of water. A water moon. Giant bubble.
Run!
Oh, this is amazing.
Pretty cool, right?
It's intense music.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry.
Give me a break, man.
No break.
Whoa,
There are enemies.
those things are coming at you.
Oh yeah.
This is so intense.
This is Final Fantasy X.
Oh, they look kind of like beetle fish or something. With wings. Scarab fish. Oh, there's too many of them.
That's the point. This is not going to end well for them.
No, I'm getting a little bit tense right now. So you've been some kind of sports star, had basically a really easy life, and now you're facing the end of the world or something.
Correct.
I wonder why you got chosen to fight on this guy's side instead of all the other people, and where did everybody else go?
Well, the ones that survived.
Oh yeah, some people...
This is
probably
supposed to be an endless fight, though.
Oh my
Ow.
gosh. It's supposed to be endless? I don't understand.
This could be bad.
It is bad.
That! Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
What? How does this guy Oron know what's going on? I don't understand.
Because he's really smart. We're gonna make a chain reaction. Which we may survive. Maybe. Because these guys are endless.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. I have a horrible feeling about this. I don't think you should hit that.
Oh, we're gonna keep hitting it, but first we have to make sure that he doesn't die, so...
It looks like it's sparking.
There you go, buddy. I love the Switch, though. The Switch has so many games on it. It's close to 2,000 games now, and it's only a 2-year-old system.
Wow. And can't you, like if you run out of space on your Switch, what can you do to...
Well, what I do is for my birthday, I bought one of those 400 gigabyte, like, things. And the only thing that I don't like is I end up losing, like... when you re-download games, it puts them in alphabetical order. I like my games to be in order of release. And with the Switch, it's kind of impossible when you change the, you know, the layout. Because as soon as you re-download the games, it ends up messing everything up. So there's going to be no way to ever have it completely in order of appearance. Which makes me kind of sad, but still, 400 gigabyte.
Yeah, Shadow, don't walk all over the right now.
Bad kitty.
Go.
400 gigabytes puts a lot to games. Now, Final Fantasy X and X-2, if you guys are wondering, it's 15 gigabytes. So it took about 2 hours to download. But it was worth it. Hang on!
It's like nostalgia overload. Why isn't he helping you?
Why indeed, Amber.
Why did he help you before and not now? Man, I have so many questions that are not being answered by the game.
Just don't wiki it.
You are sure?
I won't. What?
This is it. This is your story.
What? What? I'm so confused. Oh my gosh, what is he gonna do?
It all begins here.
What? It's like some kind of nightmare.
Is it? We shall see.
Feels like it. Maybe your soul
Hey.
went to another Earth.
Hey!
My old man?
Oh my gosh, you're floating.
Yes.
So weird.
Old man, where you at?
Well, I'm totally into sci-fi. This is the most interesting sci-fi story I've seen in a long time.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
They had voice acting in games back in 2001.
Wow.
Not every game, mind you, but RPGs started to.
I like the voice acting in this.
Although this is not a fully voice acted game. Parts of it are.
Oh my gosh.
Anybody there? Aaron! Hey!
Well, this day could have gone better. Oh, even the birdie left you. Now you're really alone.
Okay, so to display the quick recovery menu, touch the touch screen and drag right or select the icon that appears. Alright, we're not using the touch screen right now. There are two types of quick recovery, one using white magic and one using items. If the conditions are met, you can recover the entire party's HP in one action. Using recovery cure-based white magic, a character that can use the cure range of white magic is automatically selected to heal the entire party's HP using minimum amount of MP required. I think this is new. I don't remember this in the original. Recovery items. Recover HP of all party members using the only potions and high potions. Potions will be first used for recovery. Because Final Fantasy X had a very complex system, and most of the people that were playing Final Fantasy X were ones that were starting college or they were seniors in high school. To close the menu, touch the screen and drag left or select the displayed icon. This concludes the quick recovery tutorial. Okay, so that's going to be important. Because what Square did is they were growing up with their audience. You know, most of the kids who played Final Fantasy, the first one, they were anywhere between 15, 18, or 6. And as they continued to grow, the games grew with them.
Yeah.
So Final Fantasy X was a very advanced system. I don't remember the name of the wheel-based like experience system, but Final Fantasy XIII used something very similar to that. Although I would say that Final Fantasy XIII is a little bit easier to comprehend for their system than Final Fantasy X was. It always confused me. I had to get like a weird book or a very detailed book explaining its tree, I believe they call it.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Save Sphere.
These are like the ruins of your city that was just destroyed.
Or it could be something else.
What?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, but this looks like your city.
And there'll be battles and stuff you can run into. Like, there's also items hidden around, all kinds of stuff.
It's like super advanced technology and a lot of water. I get like an
Right, so the high potion is still there. So I remember some things still, like where some things are.
The Shadow is squirming all over the place. She wants to go climb all over you while you're playing this. I'm trying to keep her here so she doesn't step on your controller. Okay, something is creepy. What just happened?
What just happened indeed?
How many times are you gonna say indeed? You're freaking me out a little bit, Luke. Oh my gosh. Get out of the water, there could be something weird in there.
Oh, you played this before.
What? No, I just hate being in the water.
Dun
No, 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 no,
no.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That's not a fish.
Kind of a fish.
Oh my.
Fish people! Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
Wait, how do you know they're enemies? Oh, because
They're enemies.
they're trying to attack you, I think.
Let's do this! Overkill!
Whoa.
Bum 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 bum.
I think the worst thing about fish attacking you is they're slimy and deadly. Oh, oh my gosh, not another gross fish thing.
Oh, yeah.
What? Why are my worst fears continuing to come true?
Dinner!
Okay, get out of the water.
Nope,
It's not safe.
we got this.
What? No way! All you have is a flimsy little sword.
Love how quick the load screens are. Hi!
Alright, my instinct would be to run away every time.
Ow! Alright, I'm not gonna do much damage with... I think I'm gonna die here. I think I'm supposed to. I don't remember.
Oh my gosh.
High potion. Unfortunately, I only have one high potion.
Oh, what? How are we gonna fight this thing? I don't even see it. This thing doesn't even appear to have eyes. This is creepy.
Probably shouldn't have wasted the high potion. Oh well.
There's no way you would know. It's been like literally almost 20 years.
Close to it. Whoa! Just keep swimming. Get out of the water! Not gonna make it!
Oh my...
You okay, Amber?
I thought that thing was gonna eat. Wait, did it eat us?
Did it?
I don't know. It's dark.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
That's not how the saying goes.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
When in doubt, run around. Okay, so I know there's
Yeah.
another chest around here somewhere.
That always works in pretty much any video
So
game.
make sure, guys, that you don't waste your high potion there because
Oops.
you're supposed to lose that fight.
Yeah. Some kind of monkey statue.
A statue that's not monkeying around.
Yep. Your hair is somehow perfectly gelled still.
Cole. Need fire.
Guess we could rub two sticks together, I don't know.
I thought I could use, like, attack using my sword or something. So, this is the remains of a campfire. With flint and tinder, you could start another fire here. Alright, so we have to find tint and flinder. Tint and
We don't have flint and tinder.
flint. Sorry.
It's okay.
Save. Well, I mean, it's scattered around somewhere. Salmon. There we go. Flint!
Flint! Flint Rider.
And now we need to find wood.
Yep. Tiny little sticks.
Yeah, I know we need to find
We
the wood.
also need... You don't all just need flint and tinder to start a fire. You also need wood for it to actually burn on. Eat some logs, but whatever.
Whatever we can find.
Just saying. You have to start the fire with tiny little sticks that catch fire easily, and then you put the bigger sticks on top of them.
That'll work.
Oh, yeah, that works. Newspaper, anything tiny that catches fire easily. Homework, whatever.
I think there's another high potion around here somewhere.
Text.
But yeah, you can see, guys, this is running great on the Nintendo Switch. There we go! I'm supposed to have 2 high potions at this point, but luckily that's still there.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it is, because you haven't seen the last of that boss.
But won't we keep, like, all leveled up then? Next time we're
I think they're gonna explain, like, the skill tree. I don't... Oh! Almost missed this. Okay, that is for restoring our MP.
obtaining ether.
Alright, before we start the fire, we have to explore one more place. So, this is also... Oh no, that's all withered. That's all... Some withered flowers have been left here. So, we don't need those. Nothing over here.
Well, I mean, we have our tinder. Withered flowers works.
Yeah, I'm just exploring for stuff.
Yeah. It's very drippy.
Very drippy.
Yeah, it's drippy. And
Well, it's a water dungeon. The whole focus of this game is water.
why is the focus water?
Because water is life.
Okay.
Most Final Fantasy games have a theme. This one's theme is water.
Okay.
Creepy statue.
Tell me about it.
Should be enough to start a fire now.
Yeah, but in reality, these logs are so charred, I don't think they could really light on fire. Whoa! What?
You were wrong!
I don't think that would work in real life, though.
Good enough. Ah, toasty.
I'm just saying, because I've been a Girl Scout for many years, and I have started many fires.
You shouldn't have done that, though. You're not alone.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to see it! I don't want to know what's out there! Oh, looks like we're fine.
That's not the camera panning. Man, this guy complains a lot.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Go away, freaky kid.
Cried about what? I don't even know what's going on.
When your dad left you.
Wolf, who wouldn't cry?
A stronger child.
Why would you have to be a strong child if somebody left you there alone?
Oh, they still have the speed trail? Okay.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
See,
Nah, just hold on. I'll get more wood.
see, that's what I was saying! It wouldn't have enough wood to keep the fire going.
Too late! Boss battle!
Oh. Looks like an insecticon.
Yeah, it's something. Hi there.
Oh.
Go time! Alright, this one we can do a little bit more damage to. Ow.
Oh, it's a cool looking monster, but one I would not want to face myself.
Our yellow bar is going up. That's going to be our major attack. Okay, we should heal. Regular potion. Hi there! What, more friends gonna join?
Come on, Tidus. You got this.
Tidus.
Whatever.
I know his name is kind of tedious. Uh-oh!
I have to say, it sounds better as Tidus, but...
Yeah, it does sound better that way.
What? What is going on?
What indeed?
I think you're just having a crazy dream. Let's just wake up when you're a star and everything is normal again. Oh my gosh. Person has weird shoes. And a weird mask.
You on my side? Cool.
Yeah, I was like thinking, are they gonna be against him?
Using grenades. Certain items, like grenades, have special effects when used. These items can only be used during battle by selecting special ability use. Oh, wait, I wanted to use...
Come on, come on, come on.
Where's my grenade? There it is, grenades. Boom, baby! Grenade! Okay, that wasn't enough to...
Oh, your friend got swatted.
That's it for the grenades!
Great. I think we should just run again.
No, that's not gonna work.
This thing looks way too powerful.
That's the point. It's all about getting stronger. Ooh. She's in trouble. Why don't you use a potion?
Regular potion.
I'm not giving her a high potion. Hardly know her. I mean, you'll know her later, but...
Well, I mean, who knows? She could just leave after this.
Bum 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 ba-dum.
Oh.
Little victory fanfare. How you doing?
She has a weird mask.
Think of her like a monster hunter.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
What?
Fredek Drak! Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka! Bak, Edeku! Kemed?
Oh my gosh.
Trivida Krisa!
Kralnia, Drakisha Dave.
Ifun Petit, Fapuneket Fedrik.
They speak a different language.
Kuno.
Oh, sucker punch!
What the?
Don't trust girls in 2019.
I thought she was gonna give you a hug.
That was kind of like a hug that knocks the wind out of you. Kind of looks like Wind Waker a little bit. Nah, I'm just playing. There's a lot of sea travel in this game, though. Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
Whoa.
Kid, it's thy job.
Why do they keep hitting you?
That hurts.
Usujek, rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, these people are feisty.
Pirates.
Oh.
Menace!
Right, whatever.
Telling him to swim.
Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Rakonala!
Oh my gosh.
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
I would.
Yep, she could understand you, and she still sucker punched you.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
almost forgot.
the nicest person here, and she.
The sphere grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes and spheres. Oh, that's right. It's called the. Okay.
Sphere grid.
This is confusing. This is what I was talking about. This I needed to get a whole strategy guide about.
What? Really?
Even when I was starting college, this was more confusing than my college.
Isn't this just a regular skill tree?
No, there's more to it than that. There's so many different things about it. I mean, since then, there's more of these skill trees that have been developed, but this was the one that was introduced in 2001.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so there's defense upgrades, there's all kinds of different stuff.
So this is one of the first skill trees in games.
Yep. With this one, it lets you learn an ability. Well, the first one in an RPG that I can remember. These upgrades are called nodes. Characters are upgraded by activating these. A character must move near a node to activate it.
Okay.
So, let's go through this step by step. Press A. Select move. Okay, see how these all highlight now? To display the number of steps the character can move. The number of steps a character can move is equivalent to his S level, or sphere level. S level are gained by getting AP ability points, which are obtained by participating in battles. So they change how the whole level up system works from traditional Final Fantasy games. You don't really level up unless you go into this menu. Characters must fight battles to gain AP and obtain S level, which are in turn used to make move around the grid. In short, if characters do not participate in battles, they will not grow stronger.
Okay.
But if you don't use this grid, they're not going to gain any levels either. In this case, Tidus has 4 S level, so he can move up to 4 steps.
Oh.
In general, you should be careful not to move too fast, as you may forget to activate nodes you pass over.
What?
Yep, so let's take one step.
Oh my god.
See what I mean? And learn the ability cheer. Not that you do not have to be at a node to activate it. You can do it from an adjacent node as well.
Wait, so you can go back and highlight nodes that you missed, or?
Kind of. By selecting a destination, yes.
I don't understand.
When the character arrives at the designated spot, you will be asked for a final confirmation.
What?
If the destination is correct, select yes.
So did they teach a college course on Final Fantasy skill trees, or?
Nope. You want to activate? You passed over. Okay, I just want to now. Since the character's in position, let's activate one. To activate, you must use spheres. Spheres are items that can be obtained by various means, but mainly by defeating enemies. Press A.
Why wouldn't you just press A and it would just automatically activate?
Exactly. A list of spheres currently in stock will be displayed. Each sphere has a special function.
What?
Yep. Power spheres are used to activate strength, defense. Yeah, you have to do all of this stuff to make yourself stronger.
Why wouldn't it automatically put the sphere that you need into it?
Because I told you, this was a game that grew up with its audience. So they were expecting people who were starting college to be able to know how to play this RPG.
But why would you need to? If the game could just use all the spheres it has, and then if you used them all, then it could just say no spheres available.
Okay, so it's telling you how to activate stuff. Use this example. They want us to use our ability sphere.
I'm getting triggered.
Okay. Can be activated by that sphere to the position that's highlighted. Ability spheres have been selected, so the ability one grows. Okay, by selecting it, blah, blah, blah. There we go, finally. So now we have an ability. It will activate, and the character will learn its ability. Note that one ability sphere was used during this process.
What about the places you passed over?
I don't want to get into that. Use the same procedure to improve the character's strength, magic, and HP, MP, etc. Power spheres, magic spheres, and speed spheres are needed to improve each corresponding stat. Without them, you're in deep trouble. Every node on the grid can be activated separately by each character. This means that a character can reactivate a node already used by another character by moving it and using the corresponding sphere.
I don't even understand what I just said.
Note that locks cannot be opened at present. Another tutorial will become available once you're able to unlock them. Now that you know how to upgrade your characters, let's look at other useful features of the sphere grid.
Maybe they should just send you a 50-pound like book on this. Oh my god.
Alright, so it's showing you strength, cheer, it's showing us all this stuff. Use this information to plan how you wish to upgrade your character, whether it's going to become a power character, or an ability character, or a speed-based character, or a healer. So now they're going to switch, to different characters.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
This is useful when you wish to compare your character stats, or when you wish to quickly upgrade multiple characters.
What? You're all using the same skill tree?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, this thing is massive, Amber.
Oh my gosh!
This concludes the Sphere Guide tutorial. Try improving Tidus now.
No, I refuse! I don't want to use that skill tree.
Found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
She has such a sweet voice, but she's a pirate.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Wait, what do you have to do again?
I'm a pirate.
Oh,
Now I'm a pirate.
you have to swim down and do something for these pirates.
Yeah, but we're already at the 50-minute mark, so we're going to return to ship.
Aw, I was getting into this game,
We'll go
except
as
for
soon
the
as you're
skill
ready.
tree.
And this is our little save point. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for our look at Final Fantasy X. You saw the first hour of the game, essentially.
Yeah.
There's kind of a boss battle that you're going to miss out on, but pretty much, yeah, the node system or the skill tree is very confusing. It's always been that way. It's been improved in other Final Fantasy games, but this is the one that confused a lot of people. It's a very rewarding system once you learn how to play it. The story is phenomenal. There was a sequel to this game called Final Fantasy X-2, and this game is now on the Switch. The load screens are, like, wicked fast. I mean, this game would be so enjoyable to play, like, especially as a live stream or whatever. But thank you so much, Square-Enix, for giving us early access to this game, and also for releasing this on the Switch. Now bring Final Fantasy VIII over, and some of the Crystal games, Crystal Chronicle, Crystal Barrows, those are really good too. But anyway, people, that does it for the showcase. Check out Final Fantasy X and X-2, available on April 16th for the Switch. And check out our playlist down below to see more Switch games. And until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see a series of this, we got to get 500 likes, people. That's it. If you can do it, great. If not, then this has been Final Fantasy X. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!